What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Teck 1. It's my brother, Gio, right there. And we just finished watching which I think was a great game. But I think
I
there's a
wouldn't say
lot.
great. I wouldn't say great. It was entertaining. It was good. It was
It
what
was
I
fun.
expect. It was what I expected.
It was fun. It was a fun game. But I think there's a lot of things that we can probably pick apart and give our opinions on where it kind of went left, in which I thought Celtics should have went right, drive right. Just an inside joke, but Uh, so Gio, what did you take away from game 4, man, tonight? Celtics
Um,
losing tonight, 107 to 97, 10 point, losing by 10 points, man. Series tied 2-2 going back to San Francisco. Oof, kind of scary, man. I going back to San Francisco 3-1 felt better than 2-2. What do you what do you think happened tonight, man?
I think mainly the Celtics shooting their percentages. I haven't looked at it. The game just ended, right? But and I know they talk about some of that stuff, but they were shooting bad, especially the last 6 minutes when things heated up, right? So that's the primary reason. And rebounds? Why is Steph getting like 9, 10 rebounds? That's
Yeah.
you're gonna lose. You're missing, and Steph's getting the rebounds. Get out of here. Get out. You know. But this is what I got out of the recap. Celtics started off a little warmer. They had a 5 point lead, and it ended up in a tie at the end of the first. Second was just back and forth. Again, if you're not watching highlights and if you're just watching the game, you'll see it was like miss shot this way, miss shot the other way, miss shot this way, score, score, score. And it was just like that. It was like they were all making mistakes. There were missed series of shots missed on both sides. So the second quarter was just like no, it was even across. And then again, the third quarter, they it wasn't as bad as usual, but the Warriors came back and started doing that thing. And for me, the fourth quarter, the last 6 minutes is when it did it. That's when we were on the Discord and we were chatting, and I was like, "Wow, Steph Curry just did. He's dribbling for his life. He had three Celtics defenders around him like they normally do. That KD was tripping around.
Right.
Curry was dancing around him, and he finished with an easy raindrop. And that's when I was like, "Oh, he's feeling it today." And then
Right.
it was like the 3 minute mark. You just saw how amped up he was after a big three, and you just saw him like he was just turning into a lion. And I don't want to take over this because it's a lot, but he's only 34.
It's a great player. Okay. There's nothing you
He's
can
only
say.
34. Like,
He's amazing. So, all right, Gio. So let me take it back to first quarter was 28 to 27. Celtics led by one. Second quarter was 22 to 26. Now, that third quarter, I think we all know that's when
yeah,
the Warriors throw that haymaker, that punch
yeah.
out. They throw everything at you, and where their players can just sit in the fourth and just kind of call it a day. But this is the finals. We don't do that. So I will say this third quarter, Warriors scored 30 points, Celtics scored 24, which in the green in the big picture, it's not a huge
Right.
deal because Celtics did have more points in the second quarter, which was 22 to 26, right? So it was a very, very close game. We took that punch, that haymaker in that
He
third,
survived it. Yeah.
survived it barely.
And then the
And you
first
ex-
the first half of the go ahead, sorry. Go ahead.
and well, you expect the Celtics, right? The way it's been going to come in a fourth and just, all right, I'm gonna go,
Come back.
punch for punch. Let's go.
They
Let's
did it
go, right?
twice. Right.
I can definitely tell you in that fourth quarter, in Discord, I was saying drive to the right, drive to the right, drive to the right, right? And even the commentators were saying, don't let them drive to the right. It's not that they can't drive left, it's that the percentage is so high
You see
driving to
that
the
the
right.
passing, yeah, go to the right. They do that triple passing that goes around.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's a lot to the right. It's true. I've seen it.
But here's the question, man. Uh, Curry finished with 43 and 10 rebounds.
Stupid.
Come on, man. Okay, 43 points I can understand, about 10 rebounds. Come on, Celtics. What are we doing? What are we doing? How do you let him sneak in and get that many rebounds?
He,
Okay.
he's so smart.
How?
He's knowing where the bounces. The bounces were big, there were overshots. There were so many. They were overshooting. It's that anticipation. They're just over. I was seeing it, and he's seeing it, but he's on the court.
But you said it though. Overshot, not drive.
Yeah, they were
If
overshooting.
Celtics drive, I mean, God forbid, the commentator was saying, don't let the Celtics drive to the right. I
Yeah,
don't care if they say don't drive to the right, to the left, up and down. Just go to the basket, get the calls, get the easy baskets.
yeah.
And
I got you.
Celtics just stopped. I
Uh,
don't get it.
I
Um,
think so. I don't know what happened. I think they felt like they lost a little bit of confidence that last 6 minutes. If you go back and you look at it, the last 6 minutes, it was a game. And then it was like they were down by, it was like a three, right? It was they were down by three, and then they missed a shot or whatever, and they went back and forth a little bit, and then they hit another three. Steph hit another three. Then it was a 6 point game, and then White missed a three and fell. You know what I mean? So like now that's how that 10 point, but like up until like 3 minutes, it was a game. That 10
but
point loss doesn't, you know,
you said it 3 times in a row. We try to combat them with a three, a three,
and
and it
it
was
wasn't
three
clicking.
misses.
But and this is why I'm
Drive
not
to the
worried.
basket.
This is why I'm not worried because they had this happens to the Celtics. This happened a few times in every series. They drop one real game where they show their mistakes, turnovers, and they bad rebound. I don't even understand. Again, I don't know why they were so bad at rebounds on top of being bad at shooting. But
Yeah.
this happens, and I think they'll tighten it up and they'll come back. If not, then Steph is about to really have an argument for like some of the best that ever done it because he's smaller than those other guys. He plays with giants.
We let's not go there yet,
I know,
but
but I'm just saying.
that's a
I'm gonna,
conversation to be had.
but that's also a conversation that,
100%.
for the record, in 2022, that I'm saying it. So when 7 years, 6 years from now, when he's 38, and we're like, why is he still so good? Because he's smaller.
Hmm.
He's smaller than these other guys. He's always been, right? So, LeBron James is a freak of nature, but he's also bigger, but like he's got a few left. Big
Hmm.
guys don't last long. He's smaller, so he might last longer. He might even be like a Brady. I don't like dare I say, you know what I mean? But like I'm just seeing it. Watching him now, looking like a young lion in his prime. Remember, I used to like kind of joke about him like he was like that. Like, who's this 12-year-old on the court? But now look at him,
Yeah.
full grown, unstoppable.
Yeah,
So
so let's focus on the Celtics side for a second because we did a podcast before the game, right?
yeah,
And I believe you and I both called out Derek White, and I even said if he gives us 10 to 15, we're in a good position. He scored 16.
yeah,
16. Not
yeah,
bad. And I also said if Al Horford gave us 10 to 15 points and Marcus Smart gave us 10 to 15,
yeah.
we're in a good spot. Al Horford had 8 points. Now, Al Horford, I know he has that 3 point shot open. I think he can make those. And when he does, he ends up with 26. That's just how it is,
If
right?
he gets hot, yeah. Like
If
he
he
was hit or miss
Yeah.
today. He missed a couple. He hit a couple. Like, but it just didn't feel. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel like that in the end
But
of the.
why not get Green in the box? Back him down.
He would be the
You're
guy to change it
stronger.
up.
You're
Absolutely.
taller.
No, I got you. I agree.
I understand how the game is today, the three, but you can't match your game with Golden State Warriors. These guys will shoot threes with their eyes closed, and it's in. You can't do that. I think especially Al Holford. I think he needs to just do the in between.
Yeah.
Back Draymond Green down a little bit. Give him that little
Play a little
that hook
physical because
shot.
they are. We talked about it. They're bigger. Play the physical. Don't try to outshoot it because they outshot them game three. So maybe they
Hmm.
thought we could do it again and it didn't work out. And then now it's 4 minutes left. You're down by 6. Now you have to go over there, and I
Right.
can see how that can be a problem. And if you weren't, it's not their natural game. They're pretty good at it. Their game is hustle, play defense, and try not to
Hmm.
make mistakes, and then drive a dish or find the open man. That's what the Celtics do, and that's good basketball.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
mean, they gave Looney 11 rebounds. You know how that happens? From taking these 3 pointers. When they go in, it's beautiful. It feels great.
Yeah,
It gets the crowd into the game. I get it. It changes the dynamic of
yeah,
everything.
hmm
But sometimes when you take one or two threes in a row and you're trying to match that team,
yeah.
that's not how it goes, man. That team is built on three
That's what they
point
do in
shooting.
a special way. So the Celtics, they spread you out. Like everyone's in a corner, right? And then one will
Hmm.
drive, and then when you try to help, they're going to give it to the help. That's simple. It's simple basketball, right? So the Celtics doing that when they miss, and they're all on the outside. Steph Curry's getting 10 rebounds. That's how that happens, you know? That's how these guys that normally don't get rebounds are getting rebounds when you're missing, when you're all on the 3-point line, when you're used to them going in. So that'll be a problem. And then they'll adjust it. They'll drive
I
more.
mean,
They'll see that. I watch Brown have a great game 5. Or Horford. One of them, if not both of them, or the big men are gonna get more involved in the next one. That's what I think they're gonna adjust.
but how are you comfortable with the next game though? They're going to San Francisco, man.
Yeah, it's fine. That's okay. It's not fine. But I'm saying,
I,
like,
I I will say though, Celtics been crazy on the road. So this is how they've been getting it done. They've been winning on the opposing
they're
team.
they're battle
Uh,
tested. That's
true.
what's great about going the distance every round.
So
You're
Gio, let
battle
me.
tested.
This might be a stupid dumb question. You see that 43 up there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Curry, 43
Curry.
points tonight, right?
Yep.
I think Curry is an amazing player. I think he's the best shooter I've ever seen next to Ray Allen.
And so I'm
I
saying we've been around long enough to see some great. And I was just thinking that the other day after the other game, and I was just like, he does it better than. I mean, the game evolves, we get that, but like watch Ray Allen, watch Reggie Miller, watch some Larry Bird, young but watched it, right? But and then being able to
Mhm.
see him do it and making it look so effortless, it's something to like appreciate, like, and he's small, like.
S- So you felt confident going to the next game in San Francisco
A
that we
hundred
could
percent, a hundred
pull it off?
percent. Um, there's concern, but like I think the Celtics will recover. I think they're gonna do what they need to do. They're gonna get the big men involved, and they're gonna get a little physical, back them down, drive, get them on their heels, so that open threes open up from that, and you
Right.
use that momentum. They'll be all right.
But Gio, you said it. Drive, attack the basket. They don't have a shot blocker. Green's not a shot blocker.
Mhm.
Okay, drive to the basket. Okay, I will say I will give shout outs to Poole. He had 14 points tonight, and he's been struggling. He's been averaging like 2 points a game. He had 14. Um, if you don't know the team, you don't know the player, you don't see it. But that
Yeah,
14 points was a big time for the Warriors. Now let's get. I guess we could talk about one of my favorite players, Green. What do you think about the coaching decision to take Green out on offense and put him in for defense?
that's what he specializes in. I think.
Think about what we talked about earlier
I know. I
tonight.
know. I know. Yeah. If you're
I'm
paying
taking a
attention, you know.
I'm taking a W tonight, right? It just
And this is the thing. You also pointed out the other thing. He'll drive to look to pass. Right. I
look to
saw it a few
pass.
times. He did in the fourth quarter to be able to bang out a poster dunk. He had an open look to the lane. There was a guy under the basket. He could have yammed it on him, and he passed it. The guy made the shot. He passed it to a better shot,
Right.
but what like when you dunk like that, home or away, it's gonna deflate the stadium if you're away, and if you're home, it's gonna blow everything up. And that other Celtics was on their heels. I think they were struggling and weren't feeling the jumpers by that time, right after that time. So it didn't matter eventually anyway. But that's the power of a dunk like that. And he passed on it. Why is he
Yeah.
passing on that? And you're already getting 6 points, 8 points a game. That's a freebie. Something, something. It's a confidence thing. That's what I'm going to lead it to.
It's 100% confidence, man, because you can't just
John Morant would have dunked the hell out of that ball.
with the left hand.
He would have hopped in the hoop and then hopped out of it again before the defender knew. But he's a freak of nature too.
Listen, if I was if Green was on my team, I would praise the guy. But from a person watching how he plays, I don't understand how these players don't tap in and go, okay, I got Green. When Green goes out, I got Mooney. When Mooney goes out, I got Green. How do you not tap in and go, I'm gonna study the living hell out of these two players? And
Yeah.
Green, the emotional part, I got him. I got him. Oh, you don't want to shoot? You pass first. I'm gonna play the pass, right? I just it bothers me. I'm baffled how the Celtics played Green on the especially on the defensive side. Like I said, what did I say? Let Green score 80. If he could score 80 and beat you, go for it.
Hey, just watching them.
Double Curry every possession.
I,
Every single possession, bro.
I
I
think
just don't get it.
Brown has the advantage on Green when they're 1-on-1. Just leave them. He can't keep with.
Younger, quicker, faster.
Yeah, his feet. You could see. You could tell when someone is like struggling to keep up. That's how you see Green when it's 1-on-1. Just do that,
Hmm.
and then he gets. That's how you get him out of the game too, because now he's getting worked.
But it's crazy though, because we said it. We were like, attack. The
Yeah,
commentators are saying just attack. Don't let them attack to the right hand side because that's their
yeah,
strong side. Because they finish well with their right hand. But just attack. You'll get a call. It's NBA. You will get a call. But if you're not gonna be aggressive, you're not gonna attack. You're not gonna get any calls. If you're
yeah.
shooting jump shots to match these guys, you're
It's a
gonna
tough.
lose.
He's
This is
playing their
how
game.
teams
It's like a
get caught
it's like a
up.
boxing match. You're playing. He's a slugger, and you're going in the slug. Sometimes you can, but that's not. It's not your go-to, man. Jab if you need to.
Yeah.
Jab your way out.
You
Live Squad Entertainment. He said Brown played like ASS. Yeah, I mean, but is it him or is it the scheme?
I think Brown didn't play too bad. I just think Brown played horrible in the last six
Do they
minutes
call? How
with
often do
those
they
jump
call his numbers
shots.
too? Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
because what they were
But
doing.
here's the thing.
Tatum's
I
going to
don't
get a lot of that.
I think Tatum gets his numbers called because man, I don't want to make this sound like this, but if you listen to Tatum on the last podium, no, I'm sorry, not Tatum, but if you listen to Brown, he says whenever my number's called, I just go. It was weird to hear that because I'm like, I don't want to look into it. I don't want to judge it because I'm like, hey, we just won the game.
Yeah.
But that stuck out to me when he said, if they call on me, I deliver. I know it's crazy to say right now because somebody can go, wait, you're saying he might be thinking about his buddy over there? Of course. Why wouldn't he?
Right.
Because I saw Jalen Brown at the top just sitting there like this. Marcus Smart is calling the plays. He's just like, hello, give me
Yeah.
the ball.
I
And
mean,
even myself, I said, hey, are we gonna give? Are we gonna let Marcus Smart take it, or are we gonna call a play for one of those two guys? And they didn't call him, and
mhm.
then we ended up with a 3-point shot, which was a bad shot. We need to drive, get contact. I'm happy with if we don't get a call, we miss. I'm happy with that then, because anybody can just throw it up. Anybody can just
Right.
throw it. We can't match that team when it
No,
comes to shooting.
I think that's what it is, and I think they'll adjust it. But you know what? I think in the long run, as a Celtics fan, it sucks because this was a winnable game. Like they could have won this game. They just didn't finish strong,
Mhm.
right? So, but as a basketball fan, for this to be a bigger game and to go home and to win it, you know what I mean? Like that'd be great. It'd be great. Win across the
It's a big
board.
difference going
Get
to
to
San
watch more games.
Francisco 3-1 versus
Yeah, you got
you
to
leave
go.
San Francisco 3-2. That's rough,
I
man.
got you. I got you. But it's good. It's good games. It's good times. We're talking about it. Guess whose podcast is gonna be popping tonight?
Come on, man. You better chill out with that, man.
You gonna
Listen,
watch? You gonna watch?
this podcast is gonna be popping.
That
I'm not
hey,
gonna mention his podcast at all.
it's
I'm gonna
already
watch it.
popping. But he's got to shower. He's got to do press conference, and then he's gonna go podcast. That shit. That's why he does it.
I'm
That's
gonna
why
watch
he.
it 3 o'clock a.m. because I did it last time. Last
That's
time was
why he.
4.
So
I stayed up till 4.
you said it earlier. You were like, why would he? Was that a good news or a good thing? If they lose, yeah, he's gonna talk about it, and it's gonna be a bummer. But guess what? He didn't play great, so it's still not gonna be a great thing. But he's gonna build his character, and he's gonna be like, I didn't play great. I'll do better next time. We won, so if I play better, we'll be even better. Like things are looking good.
So
It's all
Gio,
good
you're
for him.
talking about Draymond Green. So let's stay on that. What did you think of the coach taking a Hall of Famer out with 3 minutes left, right? To
Mhm.
scheme against a team like Boston. You took him out for offense, you put him for defense. Like the commentator said, oh, Draymond's going to come on this podcast. That's what they said. Draymond's going to come on this podcast and go, oh, he made a great decision. Coach made a great decision. We won, right? I think it because they won. Yeah, he's going to go with it. He's going to go with it.
Of
He's not going to make a
course,
big deal out of it to make a huge deal out of the podcast, but he's going to spark something, but it'll be in his way,
yeah. The result of the game
subtle.
is going to determine what he's gonna say. They won, so it's all good. If they lost, it's like, well, you took me out. Well, you were playing like crap, so we took you out. So Steve Kerr looks great as a coach, making decisions because that. So anyone who argues that
That's
these are
crazy.
superstars, They know how to run the game. They know how to adjust on the fly. You don't really need a coach. No one really says that, but you get my point. This is what makes great coaches when you can see the decision that he makes directly impact the results of the game, in which
That
he
took
did.
balls. That
That's
took
it.
balls.
It took, and then Draymond he's gonna look great on the back end of that too. He's gonna be like, yeah, take it for the team, right? And it worked.
It's just
I came
true.
back, fresh legs, played defense, and it worked. If it doesn't, then we talk about it the other way. But it worked.
I can't stand it. If he says that in the pod, oh my god! And the funny thing is, I really feel like he's going to say that. Like, you know what? That's coach. I follow what coach says. No, you don't, bro. No, you don't, bro. We know your attitude.
And he did though. Allow him the room to grow.
What are
If
you
that's
gonna
the
say
case,
when you're averaging 2 points?
I'm gonna sit down and shut up. That's what I'm gonna
You're right.
do, and he did.
You're
So,
right.
but it's good shit. It's
Draymond Green, you're not a Hall of Famer.
he's not a Hall of
God,
Famer.
I'm
He's
sorry,
not.
bro. Tonight, it almost proves my point.
Yeah,
My
you
point
you, you were
was,
spot on there. You were saying this for a good while, not this series,
bro,
but a good while.
imagine you took Michael Jordan, LeBron James out of one play, not a stretch of minutes, but one play, that you would be fired
Yeah,
live.
yeah. He's an all-star, but he's not a Hall of Famer, and he's number 4 in his team, number 3, I guess now, right? Um, so yeah,
Hey, listen, man. I'm not here to be a Debbie Downer and just talk a lot of junk about Green. Listen, they won, right? That's what cheering on your team and the competitiveness is all about. That fail. It's great. So they won. It's 2-2. It sucks because they got that dude Curry.
yeah.
Man,
Boston fans
you
are
know what?
upset, rightfully so.
What injury? That was so
bro.
bogus, man. What injury?
I mean, you know how it is. Like you could tweak something one game, ice it. You know what I mean? Take care of it. You're a professional. So your body recovers to it, and then maybe some injections or some medicine or whatever they do. I don't know. I'm not here to assume, but
Man.
have you ever like been like, oh, I got a game tomorrow, and you're like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, and then somehow you feel
Yes.
better the next day. That happens.
Yes. You know what I had the night before? Some loving. I was great the next morning.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
I guess so, man. I guess the you know
But he
the
looked great.
loving.
They said in the beginning, they were
No,
talking
he's
about it. He's
fine,
like he's
man.
running around. Doesn't seem like it's a problem. Yeah, it looks like yeah. And that's another thing. He's smaller. Recovers probably a little bit better. He's only
Okay.
34.
Well, you said only 34. This listen, 34 years old. People are literally limping at that
I
age.
know, but he's a professional
Um,
athlete. So like, yeah, they break down,
yeah.
but at the same time, he's in tip top shape and he's not huge where like it's breaking down and wear and tear his body. He walks light. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna add a little drama to this before we get off, right? I saw his father with the chick on the stands, right? Because the father and the mom separated, right? She had something on the side. He had something on the side.
Everybody having sides of everything, huh?
But did you see I don't know if you caught it. The pops was hugging on the chick. I'm like, this man got another white
It was
girl
like
on the
some
side of
blonde. It was
me.
a blonde chick or something like that. They showed his dad. They
Yeah,
showed his dad a few times. So yeah, yeah.
he was ready. I'm like, I'm like, you got her on TV already, bro? This man dangerous, man. I can see why your son be shooting from half court like no problem.
Maybe she's just a friend. You know?
Really?
I don't know.
I guess I don't have any friends, but
I'll
listen,
be a
man.
friend. You're good.
You know what though? I will give Curry some love, man. That dude is on another planet, man. The fact that you can just pass the ball and your boy just shoots, you turn around. He turned in game
Yeah,
two. He turned around, went the other way. Was like, nah, he gonna make it. I ain't got nothing to worry about. The things that he does, you can't help but to say, you know what, man, this dude. As much as I want to not like him, he's pretty good.
it's video
He's
game
pretty good,
stuff. It's crazy, and he's
man.
34. I want people to like in basketball. Like what's the age these days? Like a lot of big men,
Yeah.
34, 35. But like Vince Carter he stayed until he's 62. And he's you know
It's-
yeah.
but it's credit to him though.
And
It's
remember
just
that skill that he's got. Like remember how great Ray Allen was on the latter part of his career with the J. Just got better. A lot of the good shooters get better over
yeah.
time because shooting, like it doesn't like oh my hip. It's you just get better. So
Kind of
imagine,
like quarterback, right?
yeah, Steph in three
Yeah.
years, 38 years old, 4 years, 38 years old, still yamming threes from under the other basket because by now he's bored.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
Steph
just
is
crazy.
something, man. He's
It's
amazing, man.
crazy.
He's just one of those players that I like. I just wanted to not like, but sometimes I
He's
just,
very
you know me,
likable
I
though.
can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't help it. And now that he's going against a team that I actually enjoy watching, I'm like, come on, Steph. Man. Like,
it's
why,
tough.
bro? You have to give him his love. You have to give him flowers and credit, the love, everything, man.
I'm telling you, go back to that
He's good.
last 6 minutes. You'll see there's 2 points specifically around the 6 minute, around the 3 minute, where he made a three and he's pounding his chest, and I'm like, yeah, no, it's I think it's over.
You
I
know
said
when I
it.
thought it was over?
I,
In the
yeah.
second quarter, he made a
Oh,
shot. He
that's
was like,
early.
I was like,
Yeah.
wait. You don't point down. This is your time,
He's doing all this like he wasn't
bro.
playing, man. He came, and then so the other one was it was with a 3 minute mark. He's got the ball, and they have like a front shot of him like dribbling the ball up the court. And you know what? They're up by 3 points. I think it was 70 to 73 around there. No, what 93
Hmm.
to 97 to 91, something like that. It's near the end. But he's just dribbling, and his demeanor, he's just like, "Yep, I'm about to win this. Like I saw it and I was like, that was the second time. It was the fourth quarter. The second time I was like, oh, I think we're losing. I think we're losing.
Yeah,
And I'm watching White miss threes. I'm watching Horford miss threes, and I'm just like, yeah, I think
but listen to what you said though. Holford missing three, White missing three. We just have to
forcing it
attack,
almost.
man.
Yeah, it was
It was
over.
forcing it.
All over,
It's
and
like
then
we were trying to do the Golden State what Golden State does. Like, hey,
yeah.
let's give you that knockout three, and then we get two in a row. It's over. I get it, but
But look, it's as
you
easy
know,
as this. It says if one of those earlier ones went in, it could have sparked. That's how the
100%.
Celtics work, and because they've done this twice, game one
Yeah.
and game three.
All
I
right,
don't know,
man.
man.
Listen, we got to give Curry his props and love, man.
Good
Like
Monday.
this dude's a baller, man. Like, and listen, when we do a podcast on Friday, I got some questions that I was gonna ask you anyways about um players that you wished you could have watched, and I'm happy that we're watching somebody like Curry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm always big
You
on
have to take that
appreciating.
in sometimes. Even if you don't like the team and you don't like Curry, I've got to the point I'm like, man, this dude, wow. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
uh
Everything
huh.
just goes in.
Yeah, mine is a few, and I've seen some of them because
So
there's old footage, but I'll be able to answer that right now while we're here because it was
you can give
like
me one.
like a Jerry West or Pistol Pete. I want to see like
Pistol
back
Pete Maverick.
then,
Okay.
just high shorts and the forward dribble, right, and somebody whistling the Harlem Globetrotters music in the background.
I feel you.
But like them, and then it's like then you got the three big ones that I think about between the '60s and the '70s. It's Bill Russell, it's Wilt Chamberlain,
Hey, hey,
and
hey, hey,
Doc.
brother. I only asked for one, man.
I
We gotta
know, but
save
I'm
that for the
just
next one.
saying, like you can't act like I'm just, but like
I like
what?
Pete.
Because they dominated. So, would you say?
I like Pete.
Yeah, absolutely. You watched the
I agree
movie?
with you.
Did you watch his movie?
I have not.
Oh,
I'll tell you
it's good.
one answer to that question because I think we'll continue on the next pod. Lawrence Taylor is that's a
For
guy.
football? Like,
Yeah. Oh
so
my
it's
god.
no, so you didn't watch him? Oh, you didn't watch him.
I mean, I was kicking rocks in the country. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
no, it was great.
We'll
You know,
save it for we'll
no,
save
it's
it because
good.
it's a question that I want to ask you. So I'm just,
Brett Favre for me, but
hey, listen.
I could keep doing this because this is great.
No. For football, oh my god,
Yeah, football's all day. Jim Brown, oh
long
my God. He would get
stop.
up slow every time on purpose because how brutal the game was. He wouldn't let them know that he was hurt. So if he gets up slow every time, they won't know he's hurt.
Listen,
It's crazy.
if we stick to basketball,
Delay a
Sean
game.
Kemp is on my list.
Oh,
I know
Sean
that
Kemp was great.
may not be up there in a lot of people's
Sean
list, but
Kemp
I'm
was
like,
like Carter, Vince Carter before Vince Carter was Vince Carter. He did it like that.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
for me, for me at least.
I think that's a conversation we'll have. But yeah, Pete, I like Pete, man. Pete is a
You should
good
watch
one,
it.
man.
You
Because
should watch the movie. It's a documentary. It's great. It's an old, not documentary, but old, movie on his life. It's good.
100%. Okay, I got a T-Mobile bill. You want to pay for me? But anyways, listen here.
Ow.
It is a T-Mobile. I'm not gonna
Is
lie
it?
to you.
I can see
I
it. I
don't
see the
have
color.
T-Mobile. I don't even have
Why? So
T-Mobile. I
why are
don't know
you
how I got.
getting bills for shit that
I don't know.
send it back?
Look, look, I didn't even open it, so I think someone has a phone under my name. But anyways, I really don't care. But I don't. I'm not. I'm not lying to you. It's right in front of my computer. You know why? Look, I'll block it. Look, it says T-Mobile, and I wrote stats because that's how I am. Look, I'm not lying
Yeah.
to you. Anyways, so game five, man. You want to give a prediction right now, or do you want to sit on it and see?
Game 5 in San Fran.
And
They
San
just won
Fran.
the last game. They feel good, but they don't feel as comfortable either.
Mm. Mm.
So I think
Why is that?
Celtics will turn it because they won by 10, but it was a 3-point game with 5 minutes left. and it went back and forth a little bit. It was a few missed
Right.
threes versus a few made threes. That's the only difference.
True.
And then the first half, the Celtics were winning, but the games were 4 points away. They were leading by four the whole game. It just ended at each quarter by 1 or 2 points. But like
Right.
if you watch the whole game, Celtics were in the lead, had control, and gave it up in the third because that's what that happens. And then they weren't able to outbox them in the fourth. It's
Yeah.
not.
I
It's You're not comfortable if I'm Golden State. I'm happy that we didn't lose if I'm Golden
right.
State. But
It's a
so
confidence
Celtics, man, they're gonna
booster.
win.
Yeah, it's a confidence
It
booster going 2-2.
It's better
Going.
It's better than going in 3-1. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
But
mean
you're
the
right
seat's not
though.
hot.
I think those three, it's a hit and miss, and it's
It's just
exactly what they call it. It's a hit and miss.
yeah.
Um, if you get them, great. If you miss, then and then the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
team gets a rebound, they get a basket on the other end. Now you're down five, just
yeah,
like that. Then you come back and shoot another three, and they
yeah.
score. Now you're down seven.
Turnover. Now you're panicking and you're trying too
Yeah,
hard and you're not feeling. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
I will say next game I'm gonna go with Celtics. Okay,
I think
sounds
so.
like a easy pick. I get it,
Hey,
but
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm just prepare yourselves for a potential like it's going the distance. It's gonna go back and forth. Celtics win, then the Warriors are gonna win, and then it's gonna go Celtics to the end. And hopefully, if it comes down in grand fashion, let it be what it is. I'll enjoy every
you
second
think
of
it? Ooh, 7 games, huh?
it.
Any overtime? You think?
Oh, that would be. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think. I think the people are shutting games down
Yeah,
unless it comes down to like they need a three, then it might go to overtime. But like, ain't nobody shooting a two for they wouldn't the game. It's a clean. Nah, I don't see it overtime, but it would be great. A buzzer
I,
beater, something.
I actually think if Golden State, we'll leave it here. I think if Golden State want to win this whole thing, Green needs to get fake an injury.
And sit
Uh,
out.
keep him out. Because I'm going to be honest with you, Green. I mean, at the end of the game, coach made that decision, and it was a correct one. All right. Now, I know I'm not a fan of Green, but I think it really was a correct decision.
No, they
Like
won, so
that
it
is
was
hard
100%.
to make.
When they win, and you can
Bro,
kind of point that as that's a direct like result of him doing that. But real quick, because I know you want to leave, but we didn't talk about it. Clay, thoughts?
bring it.
How did Clay play?
Listen, Clay just shows up when you need him. He is
He did
a good
okay.
Robin, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's a
he is a
perfect
good number two.
Robin.
Yeah.
It's just
If
like
you cover like you can't leave him alone to go add that extra pressure to Curry
you
because
can't.
he'll get you. Yeah. But
He's
like
a
it was
taller
quiet.
Curry.
I don't know how he did today, but he was quite seemed quiet ish.
Yeah, he had I think he had around 17, 18 points
That's not
quietly,
bad. That's not bad.
but I
That's
think his
good.
shots though is it's the timing of his shots, right? Like when you need to go up by two, he hits that three.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
so his points is so valuable in such a different way than just like, oh, he had
Yeah.
18 points,
Yeah,
but it's
10 garbage
18
points and 10 clutch points are two different things. Yeah, yeah, I know what you're
clutch
saying.
is very
Yeah,
different, dude. And he's got him. I mean, he'll go left, like just going and then just throws it up. Next thing you know, oh, you're up by two.
yep,
Fourth quarter. Oh, you need that shot. Clay out of
yeah.
nowhere when you're like, that ain't going in.
Yeah,
Like, you
if
know
he
what
misses it, like it's gonna
yeah.
suck for them, but he makes it like every time. Yeah,
Like when
that's what's up.
Curry shoots, you're like, but when Clay
It's
shoots, you're like,
it's
nah, he ain't going in. And then you're like, wait,
yeah.
what?
I
Yeah,
can always see,
it's
I see it in the flick of his wrist, and it's like it's going in Clay for Curry every time. I'm like, it's automatic to be that good. It's
it's
just
it's 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 sickening, dude.
okay. That's all I had. That's it. I'm done. I don't got no more.
It's
Just
it's it's
win it.
sickening, dude. Like I think we should do a whole stream on Draymond Green. Like there's so many things I want to say about Draymond. it because it's gonna make me look
Why though?
bad. Like I'm a
Why? But why?
hater.
Why do you? Why? Why?
You want to start this right now?
No, but I'm just saying why.
Yeah. We'll leave.
You're proving you're right. Like you said it, and it's showing itself
It don't feel right. I
because
need to feel it. It don't feel right to
because
me
him
right now.
sitting out actually worked out for him and his team, and he's
Yeah.
gonna talk about it on the podcast.
Yes. Because what he's gonna do is be like, you know what, coach made a better decision. I'm gonna be like, what do you mean he made a
Yeah,
good decision?
absolutely.
You want to fight to get in the game. That's not Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer want to get in the game.
Yeah, but you have that's a
But you know
balance
what credit
between
he's gonna get
teamwork.
tomorrow?
Teamwork, it's
Yeah.
selfishness. That's
I
what
don't
he's
want to
gonna
hear
get.
that, bro. I don't want to
But
hear
he's
that,
getting
bro.
it. They won. If they
I don't
lost, it
want
would
to
have
hear
been like,
that.
then Kerr would have been on the hot seat. Oh, you're gonna take Draymond out when the game's on the line and you lost. But here we are,
Kerr should get the credit and Green should
and
not.
he does.
But it's gonna be the other
Yes,
way.
yes. No, no,
Oh,
no. Kerr's gonna get the credit. The people who
what a
know,
champion for not acting up and just said, go ahead, Kerr. Get out of here, dude.
it's all good.
Athletes in the finals don't go, take me out, coach. I understand. Get out of here, dude. Put Charles Barkley in that situation. Put LeBron, Michael Jordan. See what happens. They'll punch you in the face on live TV, but I'm a
Digress.
I'm a green hater. I get it.
No, man.
You know what though? I'm not a hater like that though. It's just it's after people
Every hater
started
says that.
just like, oh man, he's a Hall of Famer. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, stop. And I watch a lot of the games, and I always hear his post game, and I'm like, nobody hears what you're saying. How come I can hear it and see right through you? Nobody questions it. Apparently, it's probably the people from the NBA, people from the Bay Area. So they're like, oh yeah, hey Green.
I don't know
I'm
if you
like,
hear
bro.
yourself, but hey, kid, if you clip this, can you clip how many times? Just him just hating for 5 minutes. Just,
Hey, apparently, I'm a hater,
it's all
man.
good though. That's all right. But look,
But
man,
it's not like hateful. Like
it's a like
it's
you're a fanatic. We're fans, right? Fanatics are allowed to use this medium as a way to express our feelings and just get our stuff
yeah.
out and take away and relax from the regular world. So
I
hate
know
them
he's a
away,
real
but just
person.
don't write them messages and tweet them. Like that's messed up.
No, I'm not gonna cut the newspaper and
Yeah,
different
yeah, yeah.
letters. No, I'm not gonna do that. But hmm,
No,
I'm
don't do
joking.
it.
I'm joking. But anyways, man. All right, man. I can't wait for the next game. Game 5 is gonna be Monday
Yep.
in San Francisco. So yeah, I can't wait for that. I just think Celtics need to attack, attack, and mostly if it, put it this way, if 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 Curry is playing defense on Geo, I'm Brown or JT. I got the ball in my hands. Hey Geo, set the pick so we can get a switch, and I want JB or JT with the ball, and Curry's on me because Curry doesn't want to get that foul. Obviously, the team needs him for the offense.
Hmm.
So you set that pick. Now I got him. Attack. What is so hard about that, man? Just do that. But I don't know. Game 5, I'm going with Celtics. I know we're playing. The momentum is on Golden State side. I get it. It's tied. They're home. I get it. I'm pretty sure the home crowd is gonna come with something to combat the what we did here, the F Draymond. So they'll come up with some weird stuff, but man, that shouldn't matter. Who gives a damn? Who gives a rat's ass, man?
Yeah,
It's about
I
wins
think the
and
Celtics
wins.
they got what it takes to
So
go in a hostile territory and do okay. But we'll
I,
see.
I I say so. I think we got the I think we got two good players that can do that, and I think Jason Tatum needs to be Jason Tatum. Your superstar, bro. You got to take over. It's about that time. You got to take
Mhm.
over. Make your mark. Like you're a Kobe guy. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Show it.
yeah. Game
This,
five after game
this
five,
is the
that's
time.
panic time. Whoever
Yeah.
loses, that team should panic again.
You know what? I don't care if he has to change his jersey. to from 0 to 24 or 8, you got to go Kobe like. This is it. This
Yeah.
is it, man.
This
You,
this will
you
this will catapult him
this
to
is it.
that. I mean, like to that, to be spoken in that next,
In that
like that
light,
next
yeah,
wave of like the Mamba players, right? Because Kobe came after Jordan, and LeBron's his own thing, right? And then Jordan, and then now Kobe was such an influential. All these young players look at Kobe as the living Jordan. You know what I mean? That the
yeah.
living great that was playing. So, and now he has his own disciples, and Tatum can be one of those Mamba disciples,
Let's do it.
amongst
This is
amongst
it,
the other
Tatum,
ones.
man.
So
You're a superstar or considered one of. Show it. Prime time, NBA
yeah,
Finals,
a little bit
young
more.
man. Whew,
Mhm.
this is the best time to do it, man. Because that Curry kid, man. Jesus Christ. All right. Anything you want to say, Gio, before we leave? Or
No, man, I'm glad we're back doing it. It was a little break, unexpected, but we back here. So that's every Friday, and probably add a couple things. We're trying to do a couple things here and there. So stay tuned, subscribe. If you like what you hear, comment, share. That's it.
yeah, give us a thumbs up, man. That goes a long way. We appreciate y'all for sticking with us. As a matter of fact, we probably went a month without even broadcasting, and people still stuck around. Most of the time, people don't because
Mhm.
nowadays people are so impatient. So we appreciate y'all, love y'all, and sometimes you can see the real from the real, and we see it. But as of right now, we appreciate every single one of you guys. So let's get on this path and keep going forward, man. So we'll try to do something different if we can. Um, yeah, we'll try. We'll see how it goes from here. So, but it's good to be back, just talking and sharing opinions and experiences, and talking to my brother. It feels great. And if you enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys. Till next time, we out of here. Peace.